Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Luca if you're new here. Today we are doing a video that I have been dying to do for months. However, every single month I've been too late, so I had to push it back and push it back and push it back. But today we are finally picking my TBR with TBR prompts, and I'm so excited because I am a mood reader, but I do want to do TBR videos and I do want to slowly and gradually get through my physical TBR. But anyway, I think this is a very fun way to make the books that you already have on your shelves more appealing or more interesting, since there's like sort of a game attached to it. So I have so many TBR prompts. I think I have like 50 or something. No, over 50. I definitely have over 50. I think more close to like 80 or 100. And the amount of time it took me to write these down and cut them up is embarrassing. And I think I'm just going to keep using this ball with these prompts for like the upcoming months this year, and I'm just going to hope that it's going to help me get through a decent chunk of my TBR. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blindly pick one of them, I'm going to show them to the camera, and then I'm going to pick the book immediately, and then I think we'll pick like 12, even though I'm not reading 12 books this month. That's way too much for me and I can't do that. I just want to have a few options. We're just going to get into it. I'm going to pick the first one. I'm going to show it to the camera first. Can you read it? It says, "A book with a cover that you hate." I have so many of those because usually romance covers are atrocious and I mostly read romance books. These are all of my new books, so these are not actually covers that I hate. However, this one, I hate this one. I hate this one, especially since there was an indie published version of this book and I liked that cover a lot better. Like, it was the same kind of vibe, her sitting on the kitchen counter and him like standing with a buzz cut right next to her, but I liked those drawings so much more. So maybe this book, because these are all of my new books, so I will probably mostly grab from this stack. This is also completely full, and then I have stacks of books on the other side of my room, so I might take a look at those as well. Hold on, I'll go back. Okay, so from like my older books that I've owned for a while, these are also all covers that I absolutely hate. Like, I find these atrocious beyond repair. This is a girl pulling at a guy's shirt for what? For what? What is the reason behind that? So this is Find You in the Dark by A. Meredith Walker, and then I also have Interference by Harlow Cole. I have had these books for a while. I have not looked at them, so this video is a perfect reason to finally pick them up, because this is also super ugly. Super ugly. And then finally I have this one as well, Serenading Heartbreak. I hate the colors, like grey and then very bright pink, and then also yeah, I just really don't like it. However, I do think I would love to read this book, and look at his face. Look at his face. That's horrible. That's horrible. The other drawing was so much nicer, so I think I'm going to grab this one, even though I don't really hate this cover, I just hate this version of it. Okay, the next book is going to be, can you read it? A book with a color in the title. Oh, I don't even know if I have a book with a color in the title. I'm gonna have to look over there. Okay, so I realized that I in fact only have one book that has an actual color in the title, because I have one book that says Neon Gods. However, neon is not a color. So this is the only one I have, The Devil Wears Black by L.J. Shen. I've got to say I'm not too excited to read this book because I have read a few books by L.J. Shen and they were not my favorite. However, this one, I have no idea what this is about. So it says, "Is his heart as black as his designer suit?" I bought this book so long ago. So it takes place in New York City. She has a career in fashion and a boyfriend who is a pediatrician, and then her ex comes back and for some reason she has to pretend to be his fiance. I have no idea. I have no idea what I can expect. I don't know if she wrote this before or after the books that I read by her, because I read a few of the All Saints High and All Sinners of Saints series. So we're gonna see. I realized that I did not even explain what this book is about, which obviously I can't explain them too well because I have not read them yet. However, as far as I know, this is about two people. The girl has custody of her little sister and the guy has custody of his little brother, I think. So they both didn't have enough money to qualify to be a guardian for their siblings, so they are joining forces and doing it together, and I think some kind of family situation develops from there on out. So these are the first two books. This one was definitely not a choice. Like, I don't feel like I really want to read this one, but I don't have any books with colours in the title. I think. No, I don't. I might actually be stupid and there might very well be a book with a colour in the title behind me, but no idea. Wait, I have to start to pile through these because this is going to be a very long video if I don't shut up. I have no idea what it says. An OG BookTok book. This is an OG BookTok book, People We Meet on Vacation. However, I have read a few Emily Henry books this month, so I don't know if I want to read another one. Does Mariana Zapata count as OG BookTok? I don't know. I also have... Ow! I also have Daisy Jones and the Six, which my friend really wants me to read. I also... Oh, I think I know which one I'm going to do. Hold on. This is very much an OG BookTok book, and this is actually one of the first books that I bought. This is very much an OG BookTok book. However, do I want to read this one? Because I also have Daisy Jones and the Six and The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I also have The Midnight Library, and I also have Archer's Voice. I actually have quite a few OG BookTok books. Should I go with Archer's Voice? I have heard so many good things about that book. Okay, so I know I just got this book, but I'm gonna do this one because I have heard so many good things about this book. I don't think I have heard anyone that did not like this. A friend of mine also read this recently and she said that she really loved it, so this is going to be the third book. This, I have heard, is also a very sad book, but I don't think anyone dies, so that's all I know. I will tell you more when I've actually read it. But I am really excited about this one. There are so many prompts in here that I can barely move my hand. Okay. I don't even know if you can read that. Also, do not mind my handwriting. I have terrible... Oh, it was upside down. A book that was made into a film or series, or that is being made into a film or series. Emily Henry's books are being made into a film or series. A Man Called Ove. Isn't there a movie about that one? So we have this one. This is an option. A Man Called Ove. This is literary fiction, and I have heard that this is incredibly good. We also have this one, Tell Me Lies by Carola Lovering. This is a Hulu series, if I'm correct. Is The Red Queen being made into a series? I don't think so. Girl Abroad. Wait. I don't know why I just pointed to that one. I've already read that one. It's just, I know that it's being made into a series, so I'm all really excited, but I've already read that one, so that one does not count. I think Daisy Jones and the Six is a series. That is a very popular series as well. I'm going to make a friend of mine so incredibly happy if I read Daisy Jones and the Six. But I don't think I'm in the mood for that one. So I think it's going to be one of these two. The thing is, this is very clearly a much better book. However, I might be in the mood for this one because this one is about a toxic relationship. And maybe that's just a bit more relatable than a very touching story about an old man. So I might be more in the mood for this one. However, I do really want to read this one. I'm going to pick this one. Even though I know I should be picking this one because this one is so much better. Like, I can already feel that I'm going to rate this one so much higher than this one. However, I'm in the mood for a toxic relationship. And that's just really all there is to it. So that's going to be the next book. I shoved the camera, I think. This is about a girl who's called Lucy, and she gets to college and she immediately gets involved with Stephen DeMarco. It says charming, attractive, complicated, devastating, confident, and cocksure. Alright, so they get into this relationship, however it's very toxic, and that's all I know about it, but it says, tell me you love me, tell me you need me, tell me I'm yours, tell me it's not over, tell me you'll change, and then tell me lies, which very clearly already depicts a toxic relationship. Why do I actually feel guilty about picking this one over the book that I actually know is going to be very good? So that's the fourth book. I am very much on a romance kick, so maybe I should have picked the other one because that one is literary fiction and I should maybe mix it up a bit. Okay. With a mystery aspect. Ooh, I did just scream very loudly that I have the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. I think lots of fantasy books also have a mystery aspect to them, don't they? Kind of like a whodunit thing. Oh, I know. Oh, actually, I literally got this one a few weeks ago. It says, do you know what happened already? Did you know her? Did you see it on the internet? Did you listen to a podcast? Did the host make jokes? Nearly a decade after the horrifying murder of the 16-year-old Joan Wilson in a seaside town, journalist Alex C. Corelli has written the definitive account of the crime. The only question is how much of the story is true. That very much has a mystery aspect to it, so I think I'm actually going to pick this one. Maybe for no other reason than it's my newest mystery book, and it was also closest to me. So that's that one, Penance by Eliza Clark. I'm actually also really excited to read that one. Okay, we have 5, so we're just going to pick the next one. With less than 200 pages. Oh. Well, I have 2 over here. I have Dostoevsky's White Nights, and I also have In the Absence of Men by Philippe Besson. This one is almost 200 pages, like 175, and this one is 110. I think this is a classic, so I think we might actually do White Nights by Dostoevsky. I could not tell you what this is about. I will tell you after I've read it. Okay. A book that you only own on your Kindle. Oh, I think I actually know which one I'm going to pick for that one. I'm going to pick Kingdom of the Feared because I am almost finished with the Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy, and this is the last book that I have to read for that series. So that's that one. But anyway, that's a fantasy series with an enemies to lovers romance that takes place in hell, I believe. So the last book in that series is the book that I'm going to read for that prompt. Next we have this one. What does it say? It was upside down. A book that was published in the last year. Ooh. Bride by Ali Hazelwood was published in the last year. This one was very much published in February, I believe. And I have not read that one yet. Was Powerless this year? Right, when was this one published? Oh, 2023. That's also this year. Last year. January. That's a year and a half ago. That's not in the last year. So that one's out. So I think this might actually be the only book that has been released this year, but I am really excited to read this one. Oh, Love Redesigned. That might also be. That one's from November 2023, so that could also be a contender. What am I more in the mood for? Everyone said that this was really good, and we don't really have a lot of fantasy in here yet. So I think we're going to do this one, Bride by Ali Hazelwood, because I do really like her writing. However, this is like a vampire alpha werewolf marriage situation. A vampire bride and an alpha werewolf form a dangerous alliance in this enthralling new paranormal romance. That sounds cool, and I have read her romance books and I enjoyed them. Is this really a summer book though? Can you tell how indecisive I am? We're doing this one. We're doing Bride. We still have 4 to go. You can not, that was upside down. A book that you meant to read last year but you didn't get to. Maybe like a Taylor Jenkins Reid book. Ooh, maybe Flock by Kate Stewart. I really thought I was going to read that one last year. Actually, yeah, maybe that one. But I don't want to start so many new series before I've finished all my other series. Well, these are all new, so I can't very well pick these ones. Oh, by the way, no, Lotus. This one I actually meant to read last year, and I just read Still Beating, and I liked her writing style, so I think I'm going to read this one. As far as I know, this book is about a guy who was held in captivity for 22 years, and then after all that time he comes back and he has a romance with one of his childhood friends, and I think that she's kind of like helping him get accustomed to the normal world since he was in captivity for so long. I'm actually really excited about reading this one. That's Lotus by Jennifer Hartman. I want like different prompts. Like I have so many different prompts. And I feel like I keep getting the same kind of prompts. I don't know why I'm bitching. I'm the one who wrote these down. So, okay. Oh, that's actually a book you got as a gift. I got this one. Clara and the Sun. I got that one as a gift. All of these ones I bought for myself. So I did not get any of these as a gift. Oh. Oh, I wish I could pick Archer's Voice. I got that one as a gift for my sister. I mean, I could just pick whatever I want and lie to you. You wouldn't know. But I'm not going to do that. I think I might have to go with Clara and the Sun because most of my books, I buy them myself. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I also got this one as a gift, I think like a year and a half ago. I think I'm actually going to read this one. That's very interesting because I would not have picked this one up this month otherwise. I've heard great things about this book. I'm actually really excited about this one. Do I have 12 now? 10. 10. I need 2 more. Okay. A self-published book. Oh, that's fun. This one, Rules Between Roommates, is self-published. This one actually is also the self-published version of Culty. I have a lot of self-published books actually, but I don't know. This one, oh, I think I'm going to do that one. I have an entire stack of books here, but this one on the bottom is self-published. It's called The Two of Us by Taylor Torres. This one is also supposed to be sad. On the back, it says, sometimes holding on to pain means letting go of love. If there's no place like home, that's more than okay for Mara McKinnon. In fact, she prefers it that way. Going back to the place where she made the worst mistake of her life is not ideal. So when a family emergency forces Mara to return home to her small lake town in Maine after 7 years, she knows there's only one way she'll get through it unscathed. Avoid Ambrose King at all costs, but that might prove difficult considering he lives right across the street. I think this is childhood friends to strangers or enemies to lovers. I have heard good things about this book, and it's also not very well known, so it might be fun to read a book that not many people know. So I think that's that one. And then we have one more book to go. I am really curious. I have mostly romance, but I also have a memoir, and I also have a mystery, and I forgot the rest. And a fantasy-ish, and a classic. This is actually a lot more range than I pick for myself on a daily basis. So, okay. The last one is a very, very small one. A fake dating trope. Oh, I love fake dating. I have no idea which ones are fake dating. Oh, I know. And this is one that I want to read so badly. So I really want to read The Fake Out by Stephanie Archer. It's the second book in the Vancouver Storm series, but this is the first one, Behind the Net, and I have to read this one before I read this one. Or like, I want to read this one before I read this one, but I'm so much more interested in this one. Do you have to read them in order? I don't think you have to. Yeah, this is not fake dating. This one is fake dating. Damn it! I definitely do have fake... Am I stupid? Am I actually fucking stupid? This one's fake dating. Right? Wait. No, that's not fake dating. This one is actually not fake dating. Why did I think it was? This might actually be a lot harder than I thought, because I thought I had fake dating romance books coming out of my arse, but apparently I don't. This is Marriage of Convenience, which is not the same as fake dating. At least one of the books in this entire stack is fake dating. I need a minute. Okay, so this actually took me like 10 minutes because I don't think I have any book that has a fake dating trope where it's just fake dating and not like Marriage of Convenience. Maybe I do, but it's like part of a series and it's not the first one, so I don't want to read them out of order. So the only one that I could find, which is actually a fake dating romance, it's just with a twist, is The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. Because in this book, they have to pretend to be a married couple, which is kind of fake dating. Olive and Ethan, their siblings got married, but everyone got sick at the reception because of food poisoning or something, and the only people that did not eat the party food are Olive and Ethan, but they hate each other, except that now they have to go on the honeymoon because otherwise, like, all the money goes to waste because it's already paid for and stuff. Did you hear that? That was my neck. Oh my god. Okay, so this is the only fake dating book that I have on my shelves, other than The Fake Out, because I love fake dating, so I read them all. I don't wait and hold off my fake dating books, so I think this is the only one I actually have. This one was hyped up years ago. So many people liked it, like I think in like 2020 or 2021 or something. I have not read it, obviously, and I have since heard like very negative reviews about it as well. However, I'm just going to give it a shot, and it's also a very summary book. So, okay, let's go through the books really quickly. So we have The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. We have The Two of Us by Taylor Torres. I'm Glad My Mum Died by Jeanette McCurdy. Lotus by Jennifer Hartman. Bride by Ali Hazelwood, White Nights by Dostoevsky, Penance by Eliza Clark, Tell Me Lies by Carola Lovering, Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan, Next of Kin by Hannah Monam Young, and The Devil Wears Black by L.J. Shin. I am definitely not going to get to all of these books in this month, but maybe in the upcoming 2 months, I have no idea. So stay tuned to see what I actually read. That was it for today's video. I had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know. And also subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in the next video very soon. Bye!